The Genesis video.
(2024) Andrew T12345 videos. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Genesis video. Welcome to the newest video of Andrew T12345. This video is going to be the best project of Andrew T12345 as of right now. This video has new stuff and new information. Andrew T12345 Productions. Andrew Thompson's upcoming plans for media and dream pop culture. So now that the 2024-2025 school year started, now Andrew Thompson is going to make all of his plans come true with his new ideas he has been getting since his later years at Santa Paula Adult Transition. Now that Andrew Thompson is back into the VCOE district at Dorothy Boswell School in Ventura, he can now relive some of those moments again. Andrew Thompson's progress in the 2024-2025 school year so far. So far, Andrew Thompson has written an article on the Dorothy Boswell School newsletter about Sonic the Hedgehog, showed the covers of the yearbook to the principal at Dorothy Boswell School and recorded some video game time. Modern Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. Did you know, the modern Sonic the Hedgehog stuff first started with Sonic Adventure from 1998 for the Sega Dreamcast. Since then, there was lots of stuff from 1998 to 2024 that was based off the modern Sonic the Hedgehog, and there was some stuff based off the classic Sonic the Hedgehog as well, like Sonic Colors, Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Prime and Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing was based off the modern Sonic. Just so you know, Andrew Thompson likes the modern Sonic better than the classic Sonic. And there is Sonic Superstars based off the classic Sonic. How popular is Super Mario Bros.? Well, more than 380 million copies of Super Mario games have been sold worldwide, making it the 5th best-selling video game series, behind the larger Mario franchise, the puzzle series Tetris, the Pokemon video games, and Grand Theft Auto. The Super Mario Bros. Franchise has so many things from video games to movies. Compare the franchise from 1985 and 2025, you will see a difference. How did the Super Mario Bros. Franchise get so popular from 1985 to 2025? Well, it all started when the original Super Mario Bros. Came out in 1985 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Since then there has been more and more fans have been coming since 1985, when the game came out. As of 2023, the Super Mario franchise got a movie called the Super Mario Bros. Movie in April 2023, and that was one of the most popular movie from the 2020s. And, in April 2026, there is going to be a sequel to that movie. Pokemon Legends CA is an upcoming 2025 video game developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company for the Nintendo Switch. Announced in February 2024, Legends CA is part of the 9th generation of Pokemon video games. It takes place in Lumiose City in the Kalos region, based on Paris, France, which originated in Pokemon X and Y Legends, ZA is the second Pokémon Legends game, following Legends, Arceus. The game will take place in the Kalos region, which is based on France and was first introduced in the 2013 video games Pokémon X and Y. According to its trailer, it is set during an urban redevelopment project at Lumio City, which is based on Paris, with Nintendo of America stating that it will take place entirely within Lumio City. On February 27, 2024, Legends ZA was announced during a Pokémon Presents presentation with a release window of 2025. At the end of the trailer, the Mega Evolution mechanic, which was first introduced in X and Y, was also teased to return. Pokémon Legends, ZA is being developed by Game Freak. About the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 is a home video game console developed by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It was announced as the successor to the PlayStation 4 in April 2019, was launched on November 12, 2020, in Australia, Japan, New Zealand, North America, and South Korea, and was released worldwide a week later. The PS5 is part of the 9th generation of video game consoles, along with Microsoft's Xbox Series X and S consoles, which were released in the same month. The base model includes an optical disc drive compatible with Ultra HD Blu-ray discs. The digital edition lacks this drive, as a lower-cost model for buying games only through download. The two variants were launched simultaneously. Slimmer hardware revisions of both models replaced the original models on sale in November 2023. About the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 is a home video game console developed and marketed by Sony Computer Entertainment. It was first released in Japan on March 4, 2000, in North America on October 26, 2000, in Europe on November 24, 2000, and in Australia on November 30, 2000. It is the successor to the PlayStation, as well as the second installment in the PlayStation brand of consoles. As a sixth-generation console, it competed with Nintendo's GameCube, Sega's Dreamcast, and Microsoft's Xbox. It is the best-selling video game console of all time, having sold over 155 million units worldwide, nearly triple the combined sales of its competing consoles. Announced in 1999, Sony began developing the console after the immense success of its predecessor. The highlight of the system was its Emotion Engine processor, co-developed by Sony and Toshiba, which was said to be more powerful than personal computers. The PS2 offered backward compatibility for its predecessor's DualShock controller, as well as its games. Andrew Thompson's plans with the Sega characters, Sonic and Shadow and Silver and Amy. Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog, Silver the Hedgehog and Amy Rose are all perfect characters from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. They are all hedgehogs. All of the other ones like Knuckles, Tails, Rouge, Blaze and Cream are not hedgehog, but they're still cool. I don't know what this plan is, but I will figure it out soon.
Hey everyone, it is Andrew T1234 here, and this is the Genesis video.
What goes up must come down. Yeah, my feet don't touch the ground. See the world spinning upside down. I'm not impressed with how the sound. I can feel your every rage. Step aside, I'll turn the page. Breaking through your crazy maze. Like a laser beam, my eyes on you. Watch me rule the night away. Watch me save the day. Feel my storm is getting close. Heading your way. Sonic heroes. Sonic heroes. Find you, confine you, defying your place. Sonic heroes. Sonic heroes. Setting the stage for a hero's progress. Sonic heroes. Give us a reason and we're on our way.
Alright, so the Genesis video is, we all seen on Andrew T1235 here, and just, lately I've been thinking of, things of, different types of cultures, you see different types of cultures on the internet, like pop culture, nostalgia culture, dream culture, and even family culture. Well, I've designed a brand new logo for Andrew T12345, which is Andrew T12345 Cultures. It is going to hold pop culture, dream culture, nostalgia culture, and family culture. It's going to hold all the cultures at once. Yes, and by the way, your life, when you start living, the moment you're born, you might, see some stuff. Well, not really, because you wouldn't really know it. But as you get older, in your early child life, you start to notice some stuff, like some things neutral to you, and that's called culture. Like, for an example, it could be anything. It could be like pop culture, dream. It could be like pop culture, nostalgia culture, and yes, nostalgia is more of a feeling what you get when you're older, around a teenage age. Yeah, that's nostalgia. My nostalgic times are the 2000s and 2010s. And I'm sure this video that just got uploaded right now, at the time if you're watching this, well, if you're watching this in the 2030s, there are probably, or 2040s, there's probably some people out there that have nostalgia core of the 2020s. Me, I have nostalgia core from the 2010s, from the 2000s to the 2010s. Because I was born on November 28th, 2005 in Fort Worth, Texas. So my earliest days would be from half the 2000s and half the 2010s. And yes, we all know what nostalgia is. I've seen a lot of nostalgia pictures on a lot of nostalgia videos on Instagram about video games, TV series, and some of that stuff. Anyways, if you guys like this video, give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos of Andrew T1235. Now, I'm going to bounce you guys out. 3, 2, 1, bye.
Sonic the Hedgehog in the mid-2020s. The mid-2020s is a perfect time to be a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, because we have things from the franchise from the 2000s and 2010s and 2020s. We have things from video games, TV shows, movies, merch, and themed pop-up restaurants. The video game we're getting for Sonic the Hedgehog is Sonic X Shadow Generations for the PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch and Xbox Series X and S. Now to come think about it, the 2020s is a really interesting decade, like the 2020s, because in 2020, we had a worldwide pandemic and we were quarantined, but that was the beginning of the early 2020s. And 2000 was the year that has the number of 1, 2 and 3 zeros after the 1, 2. Like this. What makes the 2000s and 2020s interesting is, the 2000s is known for its childhood nostalgia, and the 2020s is known for its prime year's daily stuff. Also, PlayStation is one of these 2020s daily stuff. The PlayStation has consoles like the PlayStation 1 from the 1990s, the PlayStation 2 from the 2000s, the PlayStation 3 from the 2000s and 2010s, the PlayStation 4 from the 2010s and 2020s, and the PlayStation 5 from the 2020s. So, everyone knows what Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario Bros. And Pokemon is, right? But Andrew T12345 is working on some of its own pop culture, like Michael the Burst. That's coming one day. So, get ready for that soon. The thing about Pokemon. Pokemon is a video game series released in February 1996 for the Nintendo Game Boy. But here is the thing, it started at other media, TV shows and movies early, like a year later in 1997, when the original Pokemon TV series was released. That's pretty early for a video game franchise released in 1996 to start a modern TV series. Now as of 2024, there is now Pokemon Horizons the series, released in April 2023. About Pokemon. Pokemon is a Japanese media franchise consisting of video games, animated series, and films, a trading card game, and other related media. The franchise takes place in a shared universe in which humans coexist with creatures known as Pokemon, a large variety of species endowed with special powers. The franchise's target audience is children aged 5 to 12, but it is known to attract people of all ages. Sonic the Hedgehog in the 2000s and 2010s and 2020s. So, since December 1998, when Sonic Adventure came out, Sonic the Hedgehog has gotten more modern and modern, since Sonic Adventure came out in 1998. And in 2001 Sonic Adventure 2 came out, and that's where Shadow the Hedgehog first appeared. In 2011, the original Sonic Generations games was released. And 2024 is the year of Shadow the Hedgehog. While this doesn't say anything particular about PS6 or its potential release date, it does indicate Sony is at least thinking about its next console, even if it may be years off. We can only look at previous PlayStation releases as an indicator what we might be able to expect. Sony trademarked PlayStation 6 all the way through to PlayStation 10 in 2019, so it's reasonable to assume it's looking to continue the PlayStation dynasty. However, it's worth noting companies regularly take out trademarks and patents to protect their business, and they don't necessarily translate directly to products. With no official word from Sony on PS6, it's impossible to know what the next iteration of the company's iconic PlayStation console will look like. The PlayStation 5, with its collar-like spaceship design, was a drastic aesthetic shift away from the boxy, angular PlayStation 4. Similarly, the PlayStation 3 was a curvy, reflective number at launch, and it changed considerably during its life cycle. This historic process of iterative change extends all the way back to the original PlayStation, so trying to conceptualize a PlayStation 6 is a tough ask. So, the PlayStation 6 should be released around 2027. "2024 Andrew T12345 videos." Did you like this video? If you did, then give this video a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos of Andrew T12345. The end.